little bit about the creator of this dance. Her name is Miss Vivian Chung, and she established herself as one of the leading figures in Korean Canadian cultural scenes as a dancer, choreographer, teacher, and the founder of the Vancouver Korean Dance Society. A dancer for more than 30 years, she has been teaching young Canadians and creating new works that fuse traditional Korean and contemporary Canadian elements. And she's a pioneer in... Alright, so that was 1 to 10 in Korean. So ladies and gentlemen, you know these days, you've been seeing a lot of K-pop all around the media, everywhere. It's getting bigger and bigger. So if I say K-pop, what's the first song that comes into your head? What? Who said that? Oh, okay. Gangnam Style? So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let me present you the next dance, Gangnam Style!
오빤 강남 스타일 강남 스타일 낮에는 따사로운 인간적인 여자 커피 한 잔에 여유를 아는 품격 있는 여자 밤이 오면 심장이 뜨거워지는 여자 그런 반전 있는 여자 너는 선호해 낮에는 너만큼 따사로운 그런 선호해 커피 식기도 전에 원샷 때리는 선호해 밤이 오면 심장이 터져버리는 선호해 그런 선호해 아름다워 사랑스러워 그래 너 hey, 바로 너 hey. 아름다워 사랑스러워 그래 너 hey. 그래 바로 너 hey. 지금부터 갈 때까지가 오빤 강남 스타일 강남 스타일 오빤 강남 스타일 강남 스타일 오빤 강남 스타일 Hey sexy lady 오빤 강남 스타일 Hey sexy lady 성숙해 보이지만 볼 땐 노는 여자 이때다 싶으면 묶었던 머리 푸는 여자 가볍지만 웬만한 노출보다 야한 여자 그런 감각적인 여자 너는 선호해 점잖아 보이지만 놀 땐 노는 선호해 내가 되면 완전 미쳐버리는 선호해 근육보다 사상이 울퉁불퉁한 선호해 그런 선호해 아름다워 사랑스러워 그래 너 hey. 그래 바로 너 hey. 아름다워 사랑스러워 그래 너 hey. 그래 바로 너 hey. 지금부터 갈 때까지 오빤 강남 스타일 강남 스타일 오빤 강남 스타일 강남 스타일 오빤 강남 스타일 Hey sexy lady 오빤 강남 스타일 Hey sexy lady 우리는 너 그 위에 나는 너 Baby baby 나는 뭘 좀 아는 너 우리는 너 그 위에 나는 너 Baby baby 나는 뭘 좀 아는 너 What I'm saying 오빤 강남 스타일 Hey sexy lady 오빤 강남 스타일 Hey sexy lady 오빤 강남 스타일
All right. Now, let me just tell you a little bit about this song. All right. Who sang the song? Psy. All right. All right. So Psy, who knows what Psy stands? Why does he call himself Psy? Do you guys know? Pardon? Because he's very shy, so he calls himself Psy. I don't quite understand that logic, but A for effort. All right. No, he calls himself Psy because it's short for psycho. No joke. I Wikipedia that yesterday. All right. So not only that, but just to, this is the first YouTube video that reached 1 billion views. It was also recognized by the Guinness World Records as the most liked video on YouTube, and it also won the Best Video Award at MTV. And as you know, you've seen many people try Psy's horse dance, right? I'm pretty sure you've seen that everywhere. You know, like people like Obama did it as well, and I can only think of Obama at the moment. But you know which one I'm talking about, right? That one. You guys don't want to see me dance, trust me. So, an Oppa Gangnam Style literally means Big Brother's Gangnam Style. And this was also entered into the Yale Book of Quotations as one of the most famous quotes in 2012. Oppa Gangnam Style. That's pretty shocking. So, you've seen many costumes today so far, and the best is yet to come. So everything you see today was actually hand designed and handmade by Miss Vivian Chung and professionals in the industry. So what happens is Miss Vivian Chung carries around a notebook where she jots down ideas for dances, for choreographies, for everything, and she just keeps them all by herself. And every year she goes back to Korea and consults with professionals in the industry to hand make each and every one of those costumes. So ladies and gentlemen, the next dance we will see in a moment is one of my favorite dances because I love their costume. I've seen it 1 billion times and I can see it 1 billion times even more. So, and the fan dance is one of the most popular and one of the most well-known Korean dances in Korea and all over Asia as well, because it truly exemplifies the beauty and the elegance of the Korean culture. So, this well-known dance is glorified and seen in many places, and dancers use fans painted with pink peony blossoms to form images of flowers, butterflies, and waves. Now, for those who just witnessed the fan dance for the first time, the climax of the dance is when the dancers are in a circle with the dance, which symbolizes a fluttering flower. So usually, such a beautiful dance piece like this is found near the middle or near the end of the dance routine, but having it in the beginning just shows you that we're gonna have so much more in store for all of you today. So let me just tell you quickly about the Vancouver Korean Dance Society. So this society was founded in 1996, and they aim to contribute to the Canadian mosaic by sharing the beauty of Korean cultural dance through a variety of initiatives that include collaboration with other cultural artists and groups, participation in festivals such as these as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, the artistic director is Miss Vivian Chung. I will invite her up on stage a bit later to introduce to you. She studied contemporary dance in England and dedicated her life to mastering the art of Korean traditional dance. And with her roots firmly planted in Canada, her choreography and productions are inspired by the expanse of the Canadian landscape, the dynamism of Canada's multicultural society, and the depth of Korean traditional dance. And since its inception, the Vancouver Korean Dance Society has been committed to community volunteerism and has performed in senior homes, schools, municipal halls, and for a variety of benefit concerts. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, as you know, this is Korean dance. And let me just ask you, who here has tried Korean food? Oh, that's pretty impressive. I was here a few years ago, and when I asked the same question, no one. So, I believe you raised your hand?
Yeah.
What's your favorite Korean food? What have you tried?
I don't know, it's Korean barbecue.
Korean barbecue, one of my favorites. I pick out too much with that. Anyone else? Who's tried Korean food before? What did you try? And oh, and okay, her mom told me to just forget about it. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I guess the dancers are ready. So I would like to introduce to you the next piece. It's called Dancing Scenery, and it is a celebratory dance. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's give the dancers a big warm round of applause, please. All right, thank you, dancers. So before we invite the dancers up on stage, who here, I feel like this is a quiz show, like I have to educate you more about Korea. So we talked about Korean food, briefly. Not you know we did. Who here knows what kimchi is? Who here has tried kimchi? I've seen some hands go down. So kimchi is a Korean cabbage. It's been fertilized and it's sorry, that did not come out. I'm so sorry. It's been fermented. Ladies and gentlemen, it has not been fertilized. Let me correct that right now. I'm so sorry. It's been fermented. Wow. Sorry, I'm actually a bio teacher and I've been talking about the digestive system today this morning, so I'm so sorry. It's been fermented. So it's really, really good for you. I want to drill that into your mind now that it's been fermented. Whew. That was a very close call. Oh my god, I'm actually getting hot now. All right. Who here has tried bulgogi? Anyone? I see some few hands here. It's a type of Korean meat. You guys should definitely go try it out as well. Okay, so I think that's enough for our food. It's making me too hungry right now. So we talked about Korean, how to count in Korean. Now I want to talk to you about how to say hello in Korean. All right? Now, this is pretty long. It's not that short. And I've seen many people butcher it. And I'm gonna hope you won't butcher it as well. All right? So repeat after me. I'm gonna break it down. 안녕 하세요. One more time. 안녕 하세요. Now let's put that together. Who wants to try it?
안녕하세요.
Good. 안녕하세요. Wow, your Korean's better than my English now. All right. So I guess the dancers are ready. So without further ado, please give them a warm round of applause, please.
다 여자들이 그러죠? 가장 높은 이상을 진짜 부채다 또 부채다 부채 아닌가?
Costume. So that dance was called 여인 화사. It's one of my, like I said, one of my favorite dance. So, ladies and gentlemen, the next dance we have prepared for you is very short, and this will be the last dance. If you want to know more about Korean culture, please feel free to visit our website, www.koreandance.ca. If you want to see more Korean dances, we do have a Korean Heritage Day Festival on August 10th in Coquitlam Blue Mountain Park. So if you guys are interested, please come visit. Again, it's on August 10th at Blue Mountain Park. It's in Coquitlam. If you guys need to know more information, come ask me after the show, and I'll be glad to tell you guys. So our next dance is again another very fantastic, exciting dance, which I do have to find on my script. So sorry. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, this will be our last dance for today. I believe the dancers are getting ready very quickly. So, I hope you enjoy the rest of the evening, the rest of the afternoon. And our last dance is actually called the shaman dance. Right. And this dance possesses the meaning of collaboration by resolving a deep grudge as well as the coming together of the sky and the earth to awaken the mirth and find an escape route. So, before we introduce the dancer, I just want to say hello with the artistic director, and then we'll invite the dancers up on stage as well. So is Vivian in the back? All right, the stage is mine then. All right, she's just not quite ready yet. All right, so it's time for me to talk some more. Yes. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, I want you to do, I raised my right hand earlier, right? Yeah, so this time let's raise our left hand. Okay, for those who are confused, again, it looks something like that, all right? So again, I want you guys to copy me. Miss, if you sit in the front row and you don't participate, it makes people behind you uncomfortable and they don't participate. All right? Left hand. Okay, thank you. Okay, now I want you to repeat after me. Do this. Uh-huh. Okay, now I want you to make a circle. It looks like the okay sign, just like that. And I want you to move this, place this on your chin. Stop! Ladies and gentlemen, that is your cheek, not your chin. Okay, sorry, I just really wanted to do that today. Okay. All right, so without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I believe the dancers are almost ready. Let me just double check very quickly.
It's like Simon said.
Almost ready. So the dancers are coming up on the stage for our very last dance. Ladies and gentlemen, this will be my goodbye. Please come visit us on our website and don't forget to check out the Vancouver Korean Heritage Day Festival. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the shaman dance. One last round of applause, please. All right, let's give the dancers one last round of applause, please.